So October is looking pretty good so far. Bitcoin has recovered from that September dip that it had. And right now it's ranging between 11,300 and 11,400. As far as Ethereum, it is making its way back to that 390 resistance level, about a 12% bounce from the lows of October. And then looking at XRP, it is right now testing the August open resistance level. And if it can break out of this downtrend triangle here, then it can potentially make its way back to test this 30-cent range. So will things cool down this week, or are we going to have a massive breakout? The good thing is all three of these cryptocurrencies are looking bullish right now, which is a good sign for the overall crypto market. How's it going, everyone? It's John again from Currency.com. And this time, let's have a look at a weekly update for Bitcoin, Ethereum, and XRP. And it is a very critical week for the markets right now. So let's talk the usual trader sentiment, support and resistance levels, and then we jump into the platform and have a look at the chart on what we can expect to happen. And we recently just reached 2K subscribers. So I want to just say thanks to everyone for all the support. And if you haven't already, hit that like button and also subscribe to our channel, and we will have more updates just like this. First, looking at the trader sentiment. And the trader sentiment right now on Currency.com, for Bitcoin, 53% buyers and 47% sellers. Compared to Ethereum, right now, there are more bulls. It shows 64% buyers and 36% sellers. And now looking at XRP, which shows the most bullish sentiment right now, is 82% buyers and 18% sellers, with the price leaning more towards the low of the day. So let's talk about price levels to watch, starting with Bitcoin. And to the downside, 11,100 is the first level to watch, which was the monthly resistance for September. After that, it's 10,900, which is the 50-day moving average and also the open for October. And then the last level after that is 10,400, which is the low of October. And to the upside, 11,450, which is right around the current range at the time of recording, is the first level to watch, which was the first level of support for September. After that, 11,600, which was the monthly range for August. And then $12,000, which is the second highest point we've had this year, and also the high for September. And looking at Ethereum short-term support levels, first one is 365, which was the high we had after the correction in September, and also the 21-day moving average. And then 358, which is the 200-day moving average. And then $350, which was where the price ranged before we broke out in October. And in terms of resistance levels for Ethereum, the next one is 380, which is the high for October. And then 390, which ranges right around that psychological $400 level. And then the last resistance level is 440, which is the high from August and also the second highest point we've had this year. And then last, looking at XRP support levels, the first one is 24.6 cents, which is a 50-day EMA. After that, 24 cents, which is the 200 moving average, and then 23 cents, which is the low of October. And to the upside, the first level we'll watch is 26 cents, which is the open for August, 28 cents, which was the August close, and then last, 29.5 cents, which was the high from September, and a test to those levels could bring us up to test the yearly highs. So last week, Square announced their purchase of $50 million in Bitcoin, which did come at a perfect time because the price then did begin to break out. For this week, the 4-hour chart for Bitcoin is having a good start right now, and the price is up about 10% from the lows this month. We can expect to have a correction later. Potentially, it could come at the rejection of this 11,800 level, or we might even have a correction now at these current levels that could bring us right down to about 11,100. And looking here at Ethereum, the DeFi demand, it did slow down a bit, but the price started to continue its way back up. And we potentially could see a breakout to 390 sometime this week. And if that does happen, then a rejection of these levels is expected. But if the markets are still bullish, then buying that dip that we have here, let's say a rejection back down, would be a good buying opportunity, because eventually this 390 level here will break and it will become a support before the price starts to head to these September highs at about 440 to 480. The MACD has slowed down and it is nearing zero, but the RSI is coming out of that overbought zone, and it has not went back to test it again. And there is a potential for a bearish divergence in the RSI if we do go to test the 390 and we get a lower level in the RSI, which would align with that 390 rejection. But there's also the possibility for the price to break down at these current levels. And then the next level that I'll be looking to buy is right around 360, right about here, which would still be in this bullish trend line towards that 390 price target. And as for XRP, which has had about a 17% recovery so far from the September lows, the current price has broken out of September ranges already. And on the 4-hour chart, it is above the 200 and the 50 moving average for the first time since August. And looking back here in July, when we did have this crossover, there was about a 70% run. And if that were the case again, and we did have a 70% climb, then that would bring us to my bullish price target that I mentioned in the previous XRP video of about 45 cents within the next 6 months or so. But if you're bullish, then you're going to want a breakout up to this August open and flip that into a nice strong support before the next leg up. But if you are bearish, then you're going to want the rejection of the August open, or you're going to want a rejection of the current levels right now and then break down back to these moving averages down here. Because previously, each time the price has gone back down to test the moving averages for XRP, it has not held as a strong support and the downtrend continued. So looking at the RSI for XRP here, there is still a lot of room to the upside. So the bears need to watch out for that as it is approaching the 50 level and could bounce from there. And the MACD right now is below 0, which would indicate that a bullish crossover will come sometime early this week, or maybe this 50 level won't hold in the RSI and the MACD will also continue to break down, which will bring the price down with it. So for this week, looking at Bitcoin, Ethereum, and XRP, I will remain bullish unless we get a major news event, because it is expected for something to happen to impact the markets before the US election. But according to the price action for the top cryptos right now, things still remain bullish, and they also have the assistance from gold and silver, which are currently on their ways back to test the highs from this summer. That's it for this video. Let's see how the rest of the week plays out, and then we'll cover more cryptocurrencies in the next video. But thanks for tuning in. If you enjoyed, don't forget, hit that like button and also comment your thoughts right below. For more trading videos just like this, please subscribe to our channel.